Hello. I kind of just want to talk about something that's making, well, me making my life 10 times harder than it really needs to be. That's really what I would boil it down to. But specifically, staying in the present day and time, and not projecting really just painful shit out into the future, because that just makes the present harder. That's kind of the whole, like, concept. But, I can't stop doing that. It's like really hard to, like, the future is making the present like probably more than double as hard as it really needs to be, and it would be hard regardless. Like, if I did not have these bleak projections about the future, it would not make the present, like, fine and dandy. It would still be hard, but I'm just making it harder by doing that, basically, because the future, like I'm told often to stay in the present, because you can't predict the future, and the future is essentially whatever you dream up and imagine it is mentally, because it doesn't exist yet, because it's not here yet, and so there's no reason to think about it if it's making the present harder, right? I get that, and I see the logic in that. That makes perfect sense, and yet I cannot do that, because to me, well, I can't ignore the future, and well, the possible future that I think is so bleak. I can't really just ignore that, because the reason I have that bleak picture and expectation of the future in the first place is because of the past, which, like, basically I have the past as evidence, quote unquote evidence of what to guess the future is like. It's like an educated guess, essentially. It's like, been here a while, and there's certain things I can equate to, not 100%, not guaranteed, but there's quite a few things I can equate to this event, this thing will lead to this said other thing. And I have plenty of those. I can name a few. I'm not going to right now, because I think that's irrelevant in the current moment, to go specifically into those things that I'm projecting into the future, right? But these things are there, and they have always led to the future that I'm imagining. Like, the aspects that make the future I'm imagining shitty. And I can't ignore that it has always led to that. Like, I don't know, because yeah, I could just not think about it, like, period, and not try to fight it with, like, logic, right? But it's hard to do that. It's hard to just, because it's almost like an elephant in the room kind of thing for me, at least mentally. It's like, it's there, it's always there, and the best strategy is to just pretend it isn't there. Like, that's how it feels to me, where in reality, it's probably just me expecting that future when maybe it isn't as likely as I think it is. But to me, it feels like a very high chance that that future will turn out to what I think it will turn out to. So since it feels like that to me, I have a really hard time ignoring that, because, like, it's rare, honestly, and I don't think I'm blind to it. Sometimes I may be, but I don't think I'm blind to it. I feel like it's very rarely been, like, my intuition for that, or expectation, I guess, has been off or false. And, if you believe in this kind of thing, that, like, you are manifesting that future to happen for yourself, you could blame it on that. I don't believe in that, personally. But I just don't know how to shut all of the thoughts about the future out entirely and just remain here and now. I can do it sometimes. Like, I'm not completely incapable of doing that. I have phases and moments and waves where I can do that and I'm capable of it, but I go through waves where it's the opposite, which is right now, where I can't separate the future from the present. They're kind of in one. Like, they're almost the same thing mentally. Because these things in the present that are bothering me and I'm projecting into the future, I don't see them. Like, I can't pick apart a way that they would not apply to the future. Like, mentally, I can't do it. I don't see a reality where this is not relevant in the future, basically, if that makes sense. At that point, like, staying in the present just feels, I don't know, it feels just as shitty to me, personally. Like, it almost, staying in the present, as in, the here and now and nothing else. Like, you're not even thinking about tomorrow, like, just literally here in this moment. It feels like I'm ignoring, like, shit that I should be confronting. Like, I mean, I guess there's nothing to confront, because the future's not here yet, but, like, it feels that way. It feels like I'm ignoring the elephant in the room. Like, it's like, how can you ignore this? Like, I should be thinking about how to make whatever it is not happen, how to make that future not come true, right? Like, that's That's what I feel like I should be doing, like, logically. But I've yet to come to any sort of conclusion on how to prevent this future that I imagine is so bleak. So this is getting really complicated, but it's kind of like it circles all the way back around to I'm better off being in the present, basically. So even if I come to that conclusion, if I'm in one of these waves, like, it's not going to stop, regardless. But hopefully this is just, you know, like, this wave will pass, and then it'll, like, become easier to stay in the present, because, like, it really is fucking killing me. I mean, all the things going wrong now, this year, everything just turning to shit, and I don't see it going up anytime soon. I'm not saying ever. I don't see it, like, not permanently it'll stay this way, but I don't see this going up anytime soon. Genuinely. I hope, maybe I am blind to it. I hope I am, to be honest, because if I'm blind to it, that means there's hope that I can't see. Hope is hope, whether I see it or not, I guess. So, I hope I'm blind to it, but genuinely, yeah, I mean, the stuff that's happened and how the past year and a half or so has been is, like, none of it is encouraging. None of it is something worth learning from, either. At least to me, like, that's how it feels. It's like, just stuff being shitty for the sake of it. Like, there's no lesson to be learned here. It's just unavoidable things I could do nothing about, could prevent. And that stuff is gonna have repercussions that I'm projecting into the future, and I just don't see it changing. So, yeah, I guess I just wanted to talk about that specifically. That's just one aspect of what's making shit hard right now. I mean, it's a rather big one, actually. Like, that's a substantial part of it. Of course, not the whole thing, but I don't really know what to do about it. I don't really know how to go about it, because it's like, okay, the future's making the present harder, but I can't help but make the present harder. So what do you do at that point? I mean, I guess at the end of the day, you just grit your teeth and suffer through it until you can stay in the present. I mean, that's all I can really think of. I guess there's no real other solution or compromise or anything there. It's just like, it's going to be that way until it isn't that way, I guess. And, like, I'm a super overthinker, so that just spirals into me thinking, like, okay, the wave comes where I can maintain being in the present easier and better, right? And then I'm thinking, oh, well, what about when that wave ends? And, like, it gets hard again to do it. It's like, stuff like that. It's like I'm constantly, my mind is running 24/7 at 200 miles per hour. Like, it doesn't stop. And I wish I could just turn my brain off for a bit. Like, I wish I could just, like, I don't know, zone out for a bit, but still be present enough to, like, exist and do things and responsibilities and stuff, but just not have the mind racing part of it, like, all the time. That's not a constant ever, but it nearly is. It's very close to being 100% there all the time, like, by default, but I wouldn't say 100%. So that's essentially, really, that just almost encompasses the few videos I have on this channel, honestly. Like, that's pretty much what it is. It's me overthinking. Like, that's almost entirely what it is. I overthink way too much, and that's why I distract, and more distract, because what else do you do to get out of your head besides put your head somewhere else? I mean, I don't really know what else there is to do, right? So, because if there's nothing to confront, nothing to combat, really, like, at least I don't see a way to do so, you kind of have to just get through it, really, and just, if I wanted to end this in a positive way, you know, the shitty wave right now where I can't block out thoughts of the future, that ends, right? You know, that'll end, and, you know, it'll come back, right? But hopefully the break, you know, I don't have a time frame, but of course that's, like, impossible to predict that, but hopefully that break in between will make the next wave a bit easier, I guess. I guess that's really all I could hope for in that situation. Really, the things I can hope for are few and far between, generally speaking. There's not much. So I hold on to the smallest things, and I try to make the tiny things seem bigger, because I wish they were bigger, but they just kind of aren't. So, yeah. I'm a little more clear-minded currently than I was in the last video, I guess. I've been having this, like, brain fog where I don't see things clearly, or I'm seeing things in very black and white. That's usually what happens. And then I get a moment of clarity where I can kind of see things for what they are, like, a lot better. And I wouldn't say it's a lot better right now, but it's clearer than it was in that video, at the very least. Because I can kind of tell when I'm not being, like, grounded or entirely rational, so yeah. Anyway, that's, like, kind of besides the point. But yeah, thanks for watching.